right, let's get straight into it. So it is November the 12th, and yes, guys, it's been absolutely phenomenal. I mean, Bitcoin touched $90,000 just today, this morning, in fact. And right now we are experiencing a pullback. So should we start worrying? Are we going to have a 50% drop? The bears are coming back. Is that it? Is the bull market over? Well, I'm here to tell you, don't stress out, don't worry. We're going to look at the Bitcoin dominance as well. I mean, we've just gone back to the 60% mark, which is not great for altcoins, but it's still an opportunity to dive into altcoins. So we're going to jump into that in just a second. If you're new to the channel, go ahead, subscribe, leave any comments in the section, and let's get straight into it. So right now, Bitcoin over the past 2 weeks has experienced a massive market move. I mean, we have gone, where is this? Let's have a look at this. Let's measure this. The last 2 weeks, we have shot up 34%. So of course, Bitcoin is going to experience at some point a pullback. It's normal. So we're experiencing this right now. If you were following my trades, then we did reach our price target of our bull flag, 83k. And I did say, I mean, obviously not financial advice, start taking profits. I took profits in the 70 range. I could have held on, and I did say that this was the most conservative price. If you're going to measure it from the top, you could argue we're going to go up to 95,000. So we've gone to $90,000, and hopefully some of you have not been greedy and you've been taking profits along the way. So right now, if we go to the daily, we are experiencing that pullback. So where could we go in the short term? So just bearing in mind, we do have let's go to the 1 hour, it'll be easier to see. There we go. So yeah, we've got this M pattern formed here and here. There we go. Let me just get off this. So that was rubbish drawing. Let me draw that again. So we've got this, let me just put a line here. So we've got this here, here, and here. So we have started to form this M pattern just like that. There we go. So you can clearly see there's an M, and yeah, meaning that we're probably rolling over and coming back down to test some of these support levels now. So we've got clear support here, ranging from 80k all the way up to 82,000. So that'll be the first clear support, and then of course we've got it all the way down at 76,000 US dollars. So I don't think we're going to dump too much. I mean, we're not going to, in my opinion, we're not going to dump 50% like a lot of these bearish articles that have just started popping up left, right, and center. We are overly extended. I mean, you just have to look at the Bollinger Bands. Let's look on Trading View very quickly here. So we are, let's get these Bollinger Bands out on the weekly. So bearing in mind yesterday's video, I did speak about the CME gap. So we do have, let's get rid of the Bollinger Bands. We have the CME gap here, as you can see, ranging from 77,000 all the way up to 81k. 9 times out of 10, these CME gaps, they tend to get filled up. So if we do fill it up from here, we're dropping another 10%, which is possible, and that would take us down to a nice level of support, like I just mentioned, at 77,000. If you're going to jump into a trade, then why not just wait now? Because we are overly extended. We just have to look at the Bollinger Bands on the daily. We've flown straight through the Bollinger Bands on the daily, and even on the weekly, we are overly extended. I mean, we don't normally stay outside of these Bollinger Bands. We do tend to come back in and stay within that range, just from personal experience. So right now, I'm expecting a pullback of about another 10% to fill up the CME gap, which is not a bad thing. I mean, it's great if it's healthy for the market to have pullbacks, to have a breather. Hopefully you've been taking profits in your trades. Now, if you're dollar cost averaging into altcoins, and you've been doing that for some time, then this is just the beginning of the altcoin season, in my opinion. I'm going to jump into that in just a second, because right now for the day, the altcoins, it did start pretty well, but now some things are down 10, over 15%. So nothing to worry about over the course of the week. I mean, it's been absolutely phenomenal over the past week due to what's been going on around the world, especially over in the US. I'm up heavily with Beam, 32% over the last week, 40% over the month. And if anybody's been buying up Doge, I mean, one of my friends has just texted me, and he's up quite significantly with Doge. So right now, the Bitcoin dominance, let's just get rid of the Bollinger Bands on the Bitcoin dominance, has come back up to 60%. So we've just had an altcoin rally. We haven't even started the altcoin season just yet. So the dominance is still sky high. We're not going to see massive gains. Having said that, I mean, we've had some huge gains over the past month, 1 week, but these are just rallies. The dominance has to fall. We have to see a break in the dominance, and when that happens, I mean, we're not going to have pullbacks. We're going to be seeing 100, 200%, 2x gains with your altcoins every single day for weeks on end. We're going to see some coins do 100x, 200x, and I've seen it in the past. Obviously, the top 20, top 100, maybe a 10, 20x. The 100x, 200x, if I'm going to be real, not a lot. I mean, get into that because it's, yeah, there is a large amount of luck. There's a reason why 90% get wrecked, but I have seen it in the past where once it happened to me, I sold way too early. For example, with Decentraland, from 2 to 4 cents I was buying it, went all the way up to $6. So you can work out how many X's, how many times that went up. So that only happens when the dominance comes crashing down. So right now, dominance is, it's not crashing. We've just had a bit of a rally, but hopefully over the next couple of weeks, now that Bitcoin hopefully doesn't crash too much, maybe has a pullback to that range or just consolidates. If we start consolidating around this range of 80, 86K, then we're going to see the Bitcoin dominance come crashing down, and the altcoins are going to absolutely explode over the next couple of weeks. So if you've got your positions in, I've got some leverage positions in with altcoins because I want to maximize my gains with the altcoins. On Bitflex, you've got my Bitflex account in the description below, so you can go and sign up there. You can trade altcoins, you can trade Bitcoin, you can go long, you can go short, you can do as you wish. But I want to maximize my gains, so I'm buying altcoins on leverage, which is a bit riskier. But at the moment, I've got a stop loss, so I'm not going to lose anything now because I'm already up in the profits. Put a nice trailing stop loss. So I'm going to follow some of these altcoins because I believe these altcoins are just getting started. This is the beginning of the parabolic bull run for the altcoins. Over the next 3 to 6 months, we're going to see some massive gains coming, not just with Bitcoin, but with the altcoins in general. If you're going to make money, probably not in Bitcoin anymore unless you're a millionaire, but the altcoins are to be in, especially as we get into the thick of things with this bull run. So that's pretty much it for today. So no panic, even though Bitcoin is having a bit of a tumble right now. Probably it's good for the market, healthy for the market. We've been going up over the past 2 weeks, absolutely soaring up. 2 God candles on the weekly, so it's nice to have a bit of a breather. Consolidation, hopefully that Bitcoin dominance comes down, and then it allows the altcoins to absolutely explode to the upside over the next couple of weeks. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Have a great day, guys, and I will see you with the next video another time. Bye-bye.